Alright, today guys, we are going to be picking up the new toy. We got the money, we got the little makeshift license plate, and we got some tape. Oh my, much money just fell out. But we're not going to be needing the trailer because it is going to be something street legal. This is going to be something totally new on the channel, and I'm kind of excited to show you guys. So stay tuned, and let's go check this thing out. I'm just a deadbeat baby. I don't do much, I'm lazy. The TV's on, I'm losing sleep. We're here. I'm gonna go look at this thing, and I'll catch you guys up in a minute. Well guys, we are headed to the UPS store to get the title notarized and everything like that, but look at this thing. It looks so cool. I like it a lot. It's a nice little rig. Has a few like weird little issues, like just normal 30-year-old stuff would be. Runs really good, shifts good. Four-wheel drive works great. It's got a cool roof basket, but the underside doesn't look that rusty. It looks pretty good under there, and we're gonna head over there and get the title transferred and take this sucker back home because it's pretty cool. Well, the key is ours. The key is ours. We're taking it home, so I'm super excited. Let me go show her what to do. Once I get back, guys, I'm obviously gonna show you around the Jeep a little bit more. It's pretty nice for a 91. It's actually a 91. Got my little tag down there, and it's quite the character. All right, well, it's got a nice old steering wheel. It's pretty sweet. But interiors, man, I'll show you guys more on this whenever we get back to the house, and this thing's just sweet. I love it. It's awesome. So we'll see you guys when we get back to the house. All right, guys, so it is a couple days later now. It's like kind of rainy outside, but I really am excited to film this video, and so I was like, you know what, screw the rain, screw it being a little chilly outside. I'm gonna show you what I bought and like go over it a little bit. And I got it street legal, everything's good, all the paperwork's done, registration, that kind of thing, got a plate on it, driven it home, driven around with Kyle. It's quite the character of a vehicle, so let's go and look at it. So what I bought is a 1991 Cherokee Sport, and it is four-wheel drive. It has 150,000 miles on it, and it's not in that bad of a shape. It's got a few extra things like a roof rack. It's got bullet hole wheels on it. It's got brand new tires on it, which is actually pretty great. They actually have a pretty good amount of tread left on them, and the underside is so clean. As you guys can look, there's not that much rust under there. You got a little spots here and there, and the drivetrain is pretty freaking solid. The exhaust looks brand spanking new. The only spot of rust is really common, and it's this footwell right here. You're gonna find that on literally every XJ you look at, and luckily it's only on one side in this vehicle. And my buddy Matt, he's a welder, he's already done like 3 of his XJ floorboards, and so he was like, dude, that's fine, get it, we'll put new carpet in, we'll be good to go. And so that's really the only major rust spot that the vehicle has right now. It does have a few minor things wrong with it. I need to actually go get the key because I actually locked myself out, but the interior is literally spotless. Front, back, and in the trunk space. It is so clean, and it has a full ready to go spare tire with it, which is kind of rare to find these with spare tires. Now, the few things wrong with this thing besides the rust, headlight bolt is kind of stripped out here. It could be aimed better. The headlights are actually pretty nice. Another thing wrong with it, roof could be buffed out. It's got a little bit of rust here and there. Nothing all the way through though, it's just a little surface rust. The mirror kind of messed up, and that's about the only thing that is cosmetically wrong with it, other than it could use a dang good freaking power wash job. That's gonna come right off. I've actually got to go get a new hose. I'm not gonna do it in this video, but we're gonna do a video of before and after of like power washing this thing, because it's gonna turn out so freaking good. I mean, this stuff right here, once you get a power wash to it, I feel like it's just gonna come straight off. I'm actually pretty excited about this thing. This thing looks so clean, and I've already got a light bar on the way for it and a few other mods that are on the way for it just so I can use it better. And I'm actually pretty excited about this build. I mean, I'm probably not gonna do nothing too crazy with it. Maybe a 2.5-inch lift, a little bit bigger tires after these wear off. I really just want to do some light off-roading. If you followed me on TikTok, you actually saw me doing a video with my cousin. He has a 77 Bronco, 20,000 original miles, and that thing is so clean and so fun, and we had an awesome day off-roading, and I was like, dude, I really want to go off-roading too. I should buy something that's like pretty sweet to go off-road with him. And that's where this guy came in. And one of my favorite things about this is the sport decal on it. So it goes sport right there, and then about halfway, that's a really light orange. About this way, it gets a little darker, and in the back, it's red. And it also has this little sport logo on the rear here. Like, look how cool that is, man. This thing's so sweet, and it's like, needs some tint, obviously, and it needs a little bit of love, but like, it's a solid frame. Kyle thinks it's a good buy. I paid a decent amount. Let's talk about how much I paid. I paid a decent amount for this thing, but it's fair for this market. If it was a year ago or 2 years ago, I would have overpaid like out the butt for it. But like this market, these straight body line, like not cut up Jeeps are going for $5 grand, and I got it for about half. So that kind of puts it into perspective for you guys. I kind of got it at a fair deal. I've noticed a few little wonky things with it. It's got like a heat shield loose, and so the motor sounds kind of weird sometimes. When it's like really warm, it sounds good, but when it's temperamental. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the motors in these things will run forever, but if the engine ends up blowing up, I can literally just new one in it. Like, they're junkyard, like there's so many of these things that were made, I can just pop a new 4.0 in it. Like, the inline six in these things are so crazy and so desirable that you can just find them anywhere. And the fact that Kyle knows everything about Jeeps, and he can help me put a new motor in this, and it will be so easy. And guys, if you're watching this and you follow Kyle too, Kyle actually has 2 Jeeps he doesn't really drive, and one needs a motor. And if you go and you're seeing this right now, go tell him to rebuild his Jeep so we can go off-roading together. Because if you guys would like to see that, I would like to see that. I think we'd have a lot of fun bumping and chugging against each other and trying to make it up stupid shit that we probably couldn't make it up if we weren't riding together. So let me go get the key. I'll start it up, and then we'll go down to the store. We'll go drive it around. We'll do some stuff with it. And let's get on the road. Because it is getting dark and I just got off work, I was just really excited to record this video for you guys. Alright, let's get it all started here. I didn't really leave myself much room to get out. We're already safari riding. Oh man. So another weird thing about this car is that the window only rolls down to right about here. And it has no AC, first of all. You should know that by now. But it stops right about here, and once you get down, you have to kind of like force it down with your hand and then like bring it back up with your other hand, and if you want to roll it back up. And so I'm just gonna take this down to a little photo spot I know, just to kind of show you. I mean, it drives really good. I mean, it sounds good. I mean, it looks good. It goes through puddles really well. It's a fun driving, like it drives really straight. Like, steering wheel doesn't move that much. I like the little, sounds pretty good. Sounds really cute, right? Turn left. The blinkers work. I just like to yell sometimes. But it's a really fun, like, little cruiser. It's retro. The radio kind of not really works. I'm gonna get a little speaker for in here. They found me. But yeah, it drives really good. We got a full tank of gas in this thing. I mean, it's got the classic 4.0 in it. We got, if someone in the comments knows a little bit more about XJs, what does this button do? Because it says power and trans. I guess that's like an overdrive. But if anybody can tell me what that button does, I will gladly appreciate it in the comments. It definitely needs some tint on it. It's kind of a fish tank right now, and it's not the best getting looked at when you're driving this thing. I'm just kidding. I mean, it doesn't sway that bad. I mean, it actually shifts really smooth. That's one of the best things I noticed about this, is that you can't even feel it shift. Like, it's either slipping really bad or it's just like shifting really smooth. But it feels really great. It's got a new radiator in it. I don't know why they replaced it, but so let's head down here. That's a cool little photo spot. We'll have to go back there and take a thumbnail. Let's head back onto this park. We'll get out. I'll show you guys a little bit more about it, and we'll see you guys when we get down to the park. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys expected it, but I bought an XJ. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do to it. Should I do a 2.5-inch lift? Should I do a 3-inch or a 4-inch or even a 6-inch lift? Should I keep it kind of clean and original like it sits now, or should I totally just rock crawl it out and take a URI and slam it up some hills? So you guys let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Also, we are waiting for the truck to get back from the shop. It has been in the shop for like 3 months now. I'm tired of paying to put more parts into it just for it to sit more in the shop. but that's also part of owning an old truck. Another thing is the Porsche. The Porsche gets back this weekend. It is the last week of September right now, and so I'm hoping to get it back this week so we can go to Gatlinburg, and you guys will be seeing those videos with my friends up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a car show, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys like the Jeep. I think it's a pretty good find, and I think it'll be a good segue into off-roading more on this channel. So guys, I hope you like this video. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next week. And don't forget, shophaleydiggin.com.